Oh, we're going. We're doing it. We're live.
We're live?
We're live? We're doing it live! We are live!
Hey!
Hi, everybody! Okay. Hi, everyone. We're here! Well, most of us are here. Unfortunately, Katie will not be joining us tonight.
She failed her con check.
Yeah, she failed her con save.
Save.
Is currently out of commission, unfortunately. So she will not be here. But the rest of us, yes, love you, girl. Good luck. We wish you a speedy recovery.
I cast Gatorade on Katie.
Yeah, I know. We're old.
Pedialyte.
It's hard to remember that sometimes, though. Yeah, I cast Pedialyte.
Oh my gosh, I 100% rolled up to my D&D session last night with a Pedialyte. I'm not even gonna lie.
Wow. No shame in that game, man. No shame in that game. But hi. Okay, we here. Let's see. So we were off last week, but the week before, wait, Allie, tell the people about Streamloots.
Yeah. Hey guys, do you want a way to interact with the characters and influence the story? Then pick up some Streamloots cards, ! Streamloots in chat. That'll take you over to Streamloots. If you don't know what Streamloots are, well, we're about to explain Streamloots. Streamloots gives you loot you can play on stream in the form of cards. You can use these to give characters advantage, or maybe screw them over a little bit. It all depends on the cards you get and the cards you play. Influence the game now at streamloots.com. Make sure it's the Hell's Bells collection and not the other ones. I'm full of energy today.
I know. I think we're all a little wee, but we are here because tabletop is awesome and friends are the best.
Yeah. Bean dip in chat. What's up?
And actually, I just got a notification that Streamloots has a 40% discount right now for something.
That sounds right.
I mean, so.
Okay.
Nice. So yeah, pick up them cards. We have had some very, very interesting situations occur because of the Streamloots cards that have been played, Scott. And
looking at you, Scott.
So it is highly entertaining and we really enjoy it. So yes, please pick up the Streamloots cards, play them during the game. It's a better, more interesting way for you guys to interact as opposed to channel points, which are meh. So yeah, awesome. Okay, so super quick recap. Let's see what did happen last session. So the girls basically spent most of the session trying to figure out where to go from here. The long and the short of everything leading up to this point is that it appears that Tiamat is conspiring with Sombra's dad to do bad things and, try to do something that is unsavory. Sombra's sister showed up. Sister she does not get along with and thought was in prison. Turns out that the sister has been trying to essentially give tieflings this stuff that allows somebody to mind control them, and then they can do things that they wouldn't normally do, which is obviously bad for a lot of reasons. And the people don't remember anything, which is also very bad for a lot of reasons. Sister disappeared in the middle of interrogation, also bad. And
then stopped returning my calls.
Yeah, and then didn't return Cordial's phone calls. Rude.
And that.
So the girls decided from there that they were going to go ahead and pick Miko back up. Miko, who is their lovely bard who had decided to take a little bit of time to spend with her partner and father and stepbrother in the brewery.
Between all of those.
Yes. Comma, father, comma, stepbrother. All of those are separate people. Just let's make that clear. At which point, Maggie decided that maybe she needed to spend some time on her own, trying to accomplish some stuff that she had set out to do. And Tug decided, being the gentleman that he was going to go ahead and accompany her.
Buddy system.
So buddy system. Do you have your exit buddy? So the girls went, picked up Miko, and have now decided to go ahead and go to Elysian, which is Cordial's home, to talk to Agefi, who is an ancient silver dragon that had accompanied them to Sombra's home, and also just to see how things are going with the fam. And I believe that is where we left off, was you guys arriving at the tea shop. So you have arrived in Elysian at the tea shop. I don't believe when we had left off that you guys had gone inside just yet. I don't know if there's anything that you want to do before you enter.
I'm going to unceremoniously burst in the door and go, Mom, 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 Mom!
Well, Pixel just played a Trixie Truffle, so can somebody roll me a D12 in chat?
That's exclamation point
Pixel.
D12.
Yep, exclamation point D12. A 10, all right.
Okay.
Oh, crap, where's the
Hey,
thing?
Pixel. Hi. Gron, good to see you too.
I forget where the thing is. Where's the thing? Damn it. I have it somewhere.
Among the
Definitely have
hundreds of
this.
tabs going across my screen at the moment.
I thought that we put it in the...
I know. I think it's in the chat somewhere, and I can't remember. Dang it. I should have had this up. Sorry. Dun, dun, dun.
Wait, is it-
Dun, 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 dun.
Am I making up that it's a handout in Roll20? I'm making that up.
It's supposed to be a handout in Roll20, but whether we got to that or not is a question.
There it is. I found it.
Woo!
Let's see. So number 10 is rapid hair growth. So somebody roll me a D4 in chat. That's exclamation point 1D4.
Oh boy.
Let's see. Okay. Actually, I'll probably just do it. Let me go ahead and do it. I'm just gonna roll a D4. Oh no, Pixel's gonna roll a D4. Let's see. Oh, I think there we go.
Did it not work?
God.
Oh,
A 4.
Okay.
All right, so that's Zashri.
Okay.
So, as Cordial bursts through the door, all of a sudden, the rest of you turn to see Zashri's hair suddenly getting really, really long, and she's just like,
Did her eyebrows too?
Oh,
Like
yes.
all of it? Or
just like, no, it's just the hair on top of her head is like suddenly growing incredibly long.
Oh my
just gonna kinda look back
god.
and open the door. I didn't. Dad, what are you doing?
Yeah, and your father is kind of like, oh, I didn't do that at all. I don't think that I did.
Oh my gosh, Zashri's braids are so beautiful and long. Oh my god.
We turn and she's got like a truffle in her. What's in your mouth? What did you do? Are you eating my truffles again?
Uh-oh. Okay.
What? No.
No, I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, that's all right. Sit down. We'll braid it. It'll be okay.
Oh, this is so long. Why is it so long?
Now we get to do extra loop-de-loops through your hair. Oh my gosh, I can't wait. Yes.
So while we're braiding, does everything seem normal here? Like, Mom, Dad, Grandpa Dragon.
Yeah. So as you walk in, you do see. So you burst through the door, and the first thing you see is that it's pretty early in the morning right now. So the tea shop is closed. There's no customers in here right now. But your mom has been just sort of like sweeping, cleaning up, getting ready for the day, and your dad was also in the front, just sort of like helping her, normal opening stuff. Agefi is sitting at
like 4 a.m.
And Agefi is just kind of sitting in the corner in one of the chairs, like reading when you enter. And so you burst through the door, and your dad notices Zashri and is like, I didn't do that, with a slightly guilty look on his face. Like, he doesn't look like he's 100% sure that he didn't cause this to happen.
Oh.
And your mom comes forward and is like, oh, honey, it's so good to see you. But yeah, everything looks very normal.
Yeah, so we're just gonna sit her down at one of the cafe tables and just be like doing the Rapunzel, like little braids into a big braid situation.
It's like so much hair that we're gonna have to pass a strand to each to the other, and like
Nico like tries to help braiding, but just kind of somehow makes it worse. So like stands back and is just gonna kind of like watch with her arms crossed, and she's just gonna go, she's gonna get a headache.
Mom, you would not believe all the stuff that happened since the last time we were here. Oh my gosh.
Really?
First off,
well,
nobody here's wearing any necklaces from Tiamat, right?
Your mom kind of like touches her throat where she also has a locket of you and your sister.
No, that one's normal. I know that one.
No, I don't think so.
Okay,
this is the
if
only
you
one
get
I
any
have.
weird, very rude voices in your head, that's probably Tiamat, and you should just tell her to piss off. Okay, sorry, sorry, Mom. Look, she's been, she tried to kill us, okay? So, like, I'm salt and vinegar chips about it. I'll be better.
Well, I can understand, honey. I mean, that sounds, well, terrifying. I mean, I'm so glad that you're okay. And she squeezes you really tight.
Oh, thanks, Mom. Of course we're okay. She can't actually do anything besides be annoying in people's heads. She's just shouting, assuming that Tiamat can just always hear.
Right? Always. Like if there was a always scry, on them, and Sombra would kind of sheepishly pipe up and say, yes, and unfortunately, it was my fault because, well, Tiamat just decided that she was going to try and promise me something, and well, I thought I could believe her, but I know better now. These guys have all been very supportive of me, including Cordy, so I love them so much. And I would
she
give
kind of
Cordy
like
a
waves
hug.
you in. Yeah, she kind of waves you in to join in like a little group hug. God, I'm so sorry that happened, Sombra. I know that when we want something badly enough, sometimes we can do things that we don't think we would be capable of and make terrible decisions. But you're here now, and that's what's important. Your friends are what get you through, really. I'm glad you're here.
I am too. And I'm definitely hoping for some help because I think we're going to need it at this point. And I'm going to take a big breath and explain to Mom.
All in one shot, yes.
So after we dropped off our grandpa dragon here, we went to go see where Sombra's family was up in the mountains, and that was fine for a little while, but then we went to go to this cave, and we thought that was where we're supposed to go next, but it turned out that wasn't actually where we're supposed to go next. It was because the Tiamat was talking to Maggie, and Maggie was supposed to bring us to that cave so she would, shish kebab us or something. But Maggie was like, oh wait, I don't want to do that, I changed my mind. But she didn't do it till right at the last minute, so we met a bunch of giant friends. I speak giant now, by the way, and then the giants dropped us off at the nearest city, and then we went to the city, and we found this place that sold things, but we didn't buy anything there, which was, I kind of wish that we did. But then we found all these people who were getting sick, and then we found out why they were getting sick, and we traced it back to this other tea shop, and Mom, you would not believe the low quality crap that they were selling in this shop. Sorry, again. Oh, it was gross, Mom, it was gross, and there was this Anyway, so we found out the person who was running the shop was actually Sombra's sister. Well, one of them, Sombra has a lot of family, and most of them are lovely, but this one sister was the one that lives with her dad. And by the way, Sombra's dad is actually like an archdemon, and he's like totally got her all convinced that they need to be like horrible to each other instead of like acting like a family. So she tried to kill us, and then we tried to stop her, and then she ran away, and then I was trying to help her, but she's not returning any of my calls. But anyway, so I think we figured out what was going on with the potions that were like mind controlling people, but we're still kind of stuck with the fact that like there's probably an archdemon who's trying to take over the world. Oh, and this other thing, I don't know if you knew this, Mom. We just found this out on the road, but apparently the whole world is like named after a dragon that like started the whole thing, and he was like rose gold and I'm pink, and apparently everybody thinks that that's like a thing, but I didn't really think I was pink. I was pretty sure that I was light red because you're red, and Dad's gray now, but he didn't used to be gray. He used to be like peach, and then you put them together, you get pink, but apparently that's not how anything works. So I might be like, I don't know, like related to the dragon that like started the world or something like that. So anyway, we could use some help with identifying things.
Oh, honey, that's, all right. Well, that's quite a bit. I guess the important part is that somehow he thinks, or people seem to think, that you're related to Ambrose, right?
Yeah. That's what I'm
Yeah.
getting anyway. What is happening with this? Come on. Back here.
Well, let me make you all some tea and we can talk about it, okay? And she sort of busies herself with like making some tea and getting the confections out of the oven and sort of like finishing getting ready for the day. And sort
Can
of
I just do a
motions.
quick insight check? Because the way that you said that makes me feel like she's not surprised by this.
Okay, sure.
Is this just like a normal thing? She's like, yeah, well, sometimes you have daughters and they're the chosen one or whatever. Sometimes it'd be like that when you run a tea shop. That is, I don't know, a lot. 23.
23. Damn, okay. Well, so with the 23, you definitely get the vibe that like your mom is a little bit thrown by all of this. I mean, it was a lot. But she doesn't seem surprised.
That is what I expected. Okay. Cordial herself is not worried about the fact that she's not surprised. She's like, yes, this is my mom. My mom knows everything. My mom is smart and wise and knowledgeable about all things. This is why we come to my mom, obviously. She's a mom. She knows all the things. Like, yes.
Cher, can you check your Discord for me really quick?
Yes, ma'am.
So she busies herself. She makes you guys all some tea and, gives you each a cup. And it's, as you take a sip, it's nice and warm and it is exactly what you needed. Like, she's just got that sense of like knowing exactly the flavors that's like the best for everybody. And so she motions for everyone to sort of sit down in one of the comfy chairs, and she sits down with her mug of tea, and your dad comes over and is sort of not sitting, but more like hovering. So he's like busying himself with stuff, but he's close by and occasionally will come over and like squeeze your mom on the shoulder because he can't sit still. And so she takes a long sip and sort of looks at you guys. It's like, well, that's very interesting that that people would make mention of that. I suppose that now you know of the sort of the creation myth of the world, where this all-powerful,
Well, kinda. It's not really that anybody told us so much as some of us went back in time 500 years for a little bit. It was a thing. Don't worry about it.
Miko chokes on her tea.
Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you about that part, but we can explain later. I think that's where I learned how to speak giant.
That is, wow. Well, that is extremely interesting.
Yes, Sombra was there.
Not something that I necessarily would have expected. Interesting. Well, sweetie, as you know, you and your sister, you don't really look all that much alike, and I guess
She's
now
like-
as
Surprised Pikachu.
what?
Huh?
I guess that now is as good of a time as ever to tell you that you might have already known, but you're adopted, and
Teep
we-
drops. Adopt? How do I? No, I just look more like you, and she just looks more like Dad. Probably, he's been great my whole life, but I assumed.
And she gives you that that mom smile that's like super warm and loving, and it's just like she's like a little sort of, you can tell that she's a little bit like, I probably should have done this sooner.
So there's a scene in Kung Fu Panda 2 where Poe finds out that Dad, the crane, is not. Oh yeah, sorry, spoilers for Kung Fu Panda 2. That his dad, the crane, is not really his dad, and he's like crushed about it. And he tells Tigress, and Tigress is like, "Your dad, the crane? This must be really hard for you." Like that scene, that's what's happening with Cordial right now. Like Cordial the panda is like,
"You're not my real mom."
Put your ears back.
Yeah. Yeah, so she kind of looks, she's like,
Sorry, I only just saw the
know
first Kung Fu Panda like a week ago.
No, Kung Fu
Oh,
Panda.
got you.
Okay, first off, you're gonna cry when you watch it, but it's banging.
The second one?
So good.
Yes.
And she kind of looks at you, she's like, "I'm so sorry, sweetie. I should have told you sooner, but it's just difficult with these things, you know."
Wait a minute. Is she still older than me?
Honestly, I'm not sure.
So there's a chance.
Wow. Wow. That was the takeaway. Okay.
Look, if siblings.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. I'm here. Keep talking. I'm listening.
Well, your father and I, and she sort of like puts her hand on his hand that's on her shoulder. We were up in the north, and we were foraging for some ingredients to try and find, something very early on when we had just barely started. We were looking for things that were medicinal and helpful. And, well, we stumbled across you. And, this is going to be hard to hear. I'm sorry. This is part of why it was so difficult to say anything, but your mother, she was dead. And we couldn't very well leave you there.
Well, no, I would expect not. Where was I? Where was we? Were we?
You were in the forest, up in the north over the mountains.
And she just kind of looks at Zashri, like where you're from?
Zashri kind of shrugs her shoulders, like, "Yeah, it sounds like it."
Oh man.
Yes, it, well, I'm sorry that you had to find out like this, but, well, now you know.
Okay. Well, but you're still my mom, though.
Of course I'm your mom.
Okay.
I raised you just like my own. I mean, I'm not biologically your mother, but I'll always be your mom.
Okay. So she's just kind of like mentally going down the list here of some of her best friends are serial killers, ? And some of them have been working with Tiamat against the group, ? And like, and the group that she was working with her whole life turns out to not be like an altruistic sort of like nonprofit situation that she thought it was, and now like her parents aren't really her, and she's just like, okay.
And your mom kind of, so Vayana kind of like gets up and goes over and kneels in front of you and takes both of your hands in her hands and goes, listen, it must have been some kind of fate. You know, you were just a baby and you needed us, and there we were. So you are my daughter no matter what. And I've always loved you as my daughter, and this doesn't change anything.
Okay. Okay. So what does that have to do with a big pink world dragon?
Well, I've done some research, and pink tieflings are very rare. When we found you, we wanted to try to make sure that we had the best knowledge, just in case. And one of the sort of myths that I had stumbled across was that pink tieflings might be descended from this great rose gold dragon. And that can sometimes be where their magic comes from. Because they have this power that's been passed down through their bloodline for thousands of years. I honestly never thought that anything would come of it. It didn't seem terribly important at the time, but if you're telling me that people are after something because of this dragon, then you may be more involved than you realize.
Okay. Well, that's good to know before we go up to the forest, because we were actually going to go up there to talk to Zashri's mom. She kind of like points over at Zashri. And I don't know if you know Zashri's mom. Apparently she knows like everybody. But she can like see the future sometimes. So we were going to go talk to her about it, but like, I mean, like, were you both there? Like, can you show me what my mom looked like?
We were both there. But the thing is, Sweetie, we only saw her in a very bad way.
That's not helpful.
And I don't think that it would be helpful.
And
But,
no dad?
No dad, just Mom. I wish I could tell you more,
Okay.
but I can't.
Well, okay. Okay. Well, if I was in that forest, then Zashri's mom probably knows something about it, because they've been going around in that forest like forever, and she like knows all sorts of stuff. So, and Zashri is supposed to like protect me, and because someone that we don't even know is telling her to do that. So I'm assuming that her mom is going to be able to tell us things because it's forest related. So we'll just put a pin in that one for a while and not talk about it anymore.
Okay. We got a D4 of Bless for 5 minutes.
Ooh, nice.
And immune to fear for 10 minutes.
Woo.
What is everyone?
Sombra walks over to Cordy and takes her face in her hands and says, "Do you know what this means?"
That I
Dragon
killed this
bestie!
kid?
dragon besties. Dragon besties. Dragon
Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, that
besties.
might be what it means. I don't think I have any scales.
Oh, let me check. And she'll just turn your face and turn your face. No, no. Check your neck. No, I don't see any. Nope.
Oh, and I'm gonna cast Sending real quick to Lemon, and I'm gonna be like, oh my gosh, Lemon, did you know that I was adopted this whole time? I might actually be older than you.
I love it. And after literally 2 seconds, you get back like, you are not older than me. I don't care if you're adopted.
Do you see what I have to work with here? And of course, nobody else could hear her response, so she's just like gesturing to nothing.
Your mom just kind of nods her head knowingly of like,
Okay, what was the other stuff that we... Oh, yeah, so... Dragon Grandpa.
Yes.
Who... Are you actually my grandpa? I guess I have to ask at this point.
I don't think that, no, I don't think so.
Okay, that's fine.
We're not all descended from the same people. We're just all...
I am literally just learning how tiefling biology works. Now I have to start over with dragons. Anyway, so we might have some cursed necklaces that are full of hella necromantic magic, and we were wondering if maybe between the 3 of y'all that you could figure out how to destroy them or something, so that Tiamat or perhaps the archdemon does. Summer knows what his name is. I don't remember. But anyway, it's not really great for them to get them, but we're gonna have to go after those guys. So it's maybe we should not have these on us. Anyway, can you help with that?
Right. Yeah. And Sombra will say, yeah, Zashri has the one that I had around my neck in the bag of holding over there. And so hopefully they haven't been able to track us all this time because it's been stuffed away,
Oh, I mean, I can certainly take a look at it. But Cornelius might probably will be better at, figuring out what would need to be done to destroy something. Gives your dad a little side eye.
He is very good at that.
Yes, I've discovered. And your dad goes over to Zashri and is like, can I see them? Can I have them? Yeah. And Zashri pulls them out. So she takes out the one that Sombra had first, which is like a dark red in color. And then she pulls out the blue one, which is the one that you guys have that's the shard. Or the piece of the heart. And she kind of hands them, and he very gingerly, but obviously very excitedly, is like, and kind of looks at them like, all right, well, I can certainly look at these and see if there's anything that I can do. Just give me well, I'll be back. And then sort of scurries into the back where you guys know that his laboratory workshop kind of area is. A minute later, you hear this
I don't remember. The shard that's the shard one, was that from Ambrica's heart, or was that the bit that Maggie had tried to keep from the one shot? I feel like I'm constantly mixing that up.
Yeah, so this one, I also actually have trouble keeping it straight because it's in my notes, but it's in my notes in 3 different places, and I can never fucking find it. Next time, I'm using Notion for my notes. Because Google Docs
business.
Not great. Hey, tip for DMs out there.
Yeah, sponsor us.
Yeah, right. There were 2 that you guys had and then lost. Sorry, no, there was one that you guys had and then lost. That was the one that you guys got in the farmhouse. And then there was a second one that you guys found in underneath the Thieves Guild in Elysian that you managed to keep somehow. That is one of my as a DM, that's still one of my most what the fuck moments ever. So, just for reference, if you guys weren't here, they were in a thieves guild. Thieves, right? And found this piece of this cursed necklace that they had to get out of there, or they were trying to get out of there. And Cordial rolled insanely well on her deception check, which is not her forte. And then the person that I was playing as the leader of the guild, who's a fucking rogue, like level crazy rogue, rolled a nat 1 on her insight, even though her insight's plus like 11. I was very upset. I thought there was going to be a battle. There was no battle. Anyway, yeah, so that's the one that you guys have, is the one that was down there in the vault of the Temple of the Grave.
Gotcha. Okay. Please continue.
Yeah, so that's your dad like scurries back to his lab, and like not a minute later you hear this like poof kind of noise, and he's like, "I'm fine. It's fine."
Doesn't sound good.
Yeah. And Agafi kind of like rolls his eyes for a second and like plods back after her.
Oh man.
Well, hopefully he'll be able to figure something out. I guess we'll see. Your mom kind of chuckles and sips her tea. Well, I guess I'm all the more worried now about all of you. Is there anything that you need or that we can potentially do? Sounds like you're being hunted.
Well, when you phrase it like that.
I think we're done being hunted. I'm ready to be the hunter.
Damn.
Sind Sie das Essen? Nein, wir sind das Jäger.
Wow.
I don't know what that means, but yeah, whatever she said.
She's speaking in Undercommon.
Oh my god.
From now on, Undercommon is German.
Okay.
That's
Or
Nice.
anime theme songs. One or the other.
Oh boy.
And at this point, oh crap, where did I put it? There it is. Cordial, you start to hear something that sounds really familiar. It sounds like wings.
Hey fam, guess what? I think that we have company coming. I hope it's dragon company, but the last company we had was friggin' demons. So, let's find out, shall we?
Okay.
And
Yeah.
I am going to... my spells don't have a very large range as far as, like, detecting things. So I'm just going to go to the front and try and, like, peek out the windows and sort of, like, do the nod, like, everybody find a window, see if you can see where this is coming from.
Yep. Oh yeah.
Okay. All right, everybody roll perception.
Okay.
Zashri
Okay.
rolled a 3. She very distracted.
26.
That's 16.
All right, Miko.
18?
18. All right. So Zashri. Damn. Zashri got an 8. Where's
She's just
Zashri?
happy to be here.
That's very on
I
brand, though.
It is. Actually, I should just roll in her sheet. Is what I should do. I'm gonna roll in her sheet from now on. So that
I
Zashri's
feel like
technically
she got-
making her own rolls.
I feel like she got like maybe she got tripped up in one of the cafe chairs as like going towards the front, like, oh wait, and then Sombra kind of fell back to kind of help her, like, oh girl, let me help you, and then the other two
Probably
like
'cause
fought
she has
everything.
this ridiculous braid now, and she's
Yeah,
like,
her hair is so long.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man. Oh no, I forgot about that. Oh shit. I'm gonna have to
Yeah.
do something about that. All
we'll
right,
do the like.
so
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Sasha's in the back, like, when will my?
Either that, or she's gonna turn it into a weapon. Like, remember there's like a hair weapon that I seen. That she puts like a spike on the end or something.
Oh.
Whoa, she could do some damage with it.
So I assume you guys are all looking out windows that are different on different sides of the entrance. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'm in the front of the
Mhm.
store by the front door.
Okay. And is somebody looking out like the back, or are you guys looking out the sides?
The
I guess-
side, I feel like
Okay.
Sombra would have picked a side window.
Okay. And Miko, where do you think you are?
I'll cover the back.
Okay. Which means that Zashri's on the other side. And I will say that Miko and Sombra, you guys, as you look out the window, you see a couple of figures that they're close, they're getting closer. You can definitely start to hear the wings now, that it sounds familiar to all of you, but especially to Sombra and Cordial because of the very recent scuffle that you were in. However, Miko, you do recognize this too because the things that came and attacked you at your home. Yeah.
I like 'em.
Yeah, and they're
Battle stations, they're not friendly.
they're definitely getting closer, and you can definitely make out the outlines of what look like at least 2 Abishai, and then some other things that you don't recognize.
Ready action, firebolt at the ready.
Okay, I was gonna say you guys probably have a minute or two to do something if you want to before they arrive.
Miko's just gonna crack her neck and be like, "Ooh, haven't been at this for a while." And you know what? We're gonna go ahead and detach the sword from the rest of the guitar thing, the way that Miko does, and get Claret ready to rock.
All right. And Cordy, do you want to do anything?
Yeah, I'm looking through my spells. I'd prepped spells for today thinking that, like, we're gonna go home. So I've got, like, home kind of spells. You know, like sending and stuff. So I'm just looking through what I have. I think I'm gonna go ahead and pull out, probably not immediately because it doesn't last, like, forever, but before they get here, I'm gonna go ahead and cast Spiritual Weapon at probably like 4th level. Yeah. So we bring out the Mace Mellow.
All right, Mace Mellow is out. All right, and with that, we'll go ahead and take a quick break before we get into whatever this is gonna be. So,
It's gonna be fine.
this is gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun.
I actually think this is gonna be great because for no particular reason, Cordial has some pent-up confusion and aggression that she's gonna need to get out here in a minute. So this is very good timing.
Nice.
Spell changes.
5 minutes, y'all.
5
All
minutes.
right.
5 minutes.
See y'all soon.
Big Mac time.
Okay. Big map time. All right. So, let's see. With that, all right. So you guys have readied what you want to ready. So you have readied spiritual weapon. You have readied firebolt. Miko has taken out her weapon. Zashri is going to prepare to rage,
And then
as it were.
one last thing, if I'm allowed to do too, is I would like to put friendship bracelets on Sombra and Zashri.
Okay. All right. Let me go ahead and. All right. So you guys are in the house. Go ahead and place yourselves where you think you would be by the windows. So there's window here to the side, window here to the back, which I forgot to put in, and then there's a window up here to the front. Zashri would be over here, looking out the side window.
Okay. Here we go. Come on, where are you? Okay. There we go.
And yes, this map is real big because the tea shop is a real big.
Mm-hmm.
Also, thank you to Pixel for the bless.
Yes, so Pixel played a bless for 5 minutes for you guys at the perfect opportunity. So that means that all of you are blessed for the next 5 minutes out of game. So in game. Well, no.
Blessed.
Yes. So
Hashtag
5 minutes.
blessed.
In game 5 in game minutes. Oh my god, my brain. 5 in game minutes.
Okay.
And then you guys also still have, let's see, Butterbeer of Bravery, which is immune to fear for 10 minutes. That is for a single person, though. And you have Banana Split, which is dash as a bonus action plus 5 feet to movement for 1 minute in game. And, well, Strawberry Surprise is advantage on stealth, which I'm guessing you guys probably don't need to say. But just keep those in mind as we get
Thank
into
you,
this.
chat.
All right. So with that, we're gonna have everybody go ahead and roll initiative.
Oh,
Okay.
crap. That's a really good roll.
I don't trust any of my dice. Okay.
Alrighty.
Actually,
I'm debating using one of my Streamloot's advantages because I got like a 6 and I want to go before that, but I'm debating not doing it because then I'll have advantages for later because I feel like doing a little tanking today. I'm going to save it. I'll go late. It'll be all right.
Also, you did just get another one about 20 minutes ago. In my brain, it was like 5 minutes, but in realism, it was actually half.
So how many do I have now?
I believe you had 2, so now you have 3.
Okay, I'm going to use one of those to see if I can get a little better on initiative.
I would like to
yeah, much better. That's a 19 now.
There you go. I would like to use one of my advantages as well. I had gotten a 5.
And-
Oh, no.
Let's see.
Oh, no. And I got a 7. Well, plus 1, 8.
Oh no.
Oh, no. Okay, we tried.
Alright. So you guys should all be on the initiative order. If you can add your initiatives, please.
Yes.
Oh my goodness. I just
yes.
tried to click the field on the Twitch screen instead of in Roll20.
It's been a little minute since we've done this, but we're going back. Okay. There we go.
So I think chat should be able to... Oh, well. This is the one thing that is never going to go smoothly. It's just trying to very casually manipulate Roll20 to be on the on the overlay.
Yeah, I know.
Don't mind me.
Yeah, as I was making the map, I was like, I know this is really big, but it needs to be. It's not gonna
Well, that's
be.
why I have 2 different map overlays, and one is smaller and one is like more of the screen. So
Mm-hmm.
we planned for this.
right.
And I'm like 100% positive that Zashri's dex is higher than mine, so she can go first.
All right. So let's go ahead and sort these. Zashri has 8.
Oh,
All right, so 40. We're up.
how close?
So they are still a little ways out.
Oh gosh. I'm sorry. I forgot that that was still on from Country Roads. I did not mean for that. My bad.
So they are probably at this point about 200 feet away. So you can see them, but it's difficult to see.
Okay. I'm going to hold my action then until they're close enough. When they're in 120 feet, I am going to cast at one of them, whichever one's first, or whatever, pick your poison. I'm going to go ahead and cast Guiding Bolt at one of them at 4th level. So that's my ready. Whenever they get within 120 feet, I'm just going to finger gun them.
Mm-hmm. And same for Sombra. The firebolt is the same range. So like I had mentioned before break, she's readying firebolt till they come within range. That's also 120 feet. So ready.
Okay. Sorry, hold on one second. I forgot. I was so excited about what was going on that I actually forgot to roll initiative for the bad guys. So
For the bad guys, have my.
Give me 1 second. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Because I love being able to upcast spells. Like, that's one of the funnest things about D&D. Which is not to say that other systems don't do it too, because I'm sure there are other systems that do it. But being able to go, hey, I like this 1st level spell, but what if 4th level is just...
But
what if...
more?
Oh, it's 26? But what if 76? But what if?
Mm-hmm.
So...
I can actually cast it at 6th level now if I wanted to. Which
Alright,
would be
so
96.
actually, I was mistaken. You do not go first.
Oh my. Ooh, okay.
So what you see is... so from where you are... I think Sombra might be the only one who can come in and see him, but this guy is going to fly in from the side where Sombra is. And he is going to attempt to break this window.
Oh, that's going to be I release my action.
Yeah.
On him.
So go ahead and roll for an attack.
Got it. Here we go. Come on. Ooh, okay. 13 on the die. That's plus 6 to hit. So 19 to hit.
Yeah, that's going to hit.
Excellent.
He's so tiny, baby.
Yeah. Well, he's going to be a tiny fried baby.
This is what they look like.
Oh boy. Ack!
Ooh, okay.
Best.
Oh. Okay. And that's D10s, not D6s. Hello. That is 3D10 coming your way. Ooh, I rolled a 10, an 8, and a 4. Fam, it is on. 22 points of damage, I believe. Yes? Mm-hmm. Oh, plus 2. So 24. Plus another 2 for my Draconic Heritage. So 26 points of fire damage total.
All right, so this guy streaks in and attempts to break the window. You manage to get your firebolt off, and he looks very singed. Very taken aback, very crispy.
Okay.
Still kicking.
Okay. Okay.
However, that is not gonna do it. Let's see, what's his strength? Oh boy, a 7. So he... the firebolt dazes the crap out of him, and he tries to slam into the window and just goes like...
Oh, no.
and is sort of fluttering outside, like... looking extra
Okay.
crispy. Alright, then Cordial. Okay, now it is Zashri's turn. She is going to...
Wait, do I get to roll my attack?
So from where you currently are, you can't see any of them.
Oh, they're all coming in from that direction?
Yeah, so they're all coming in from the back and the side of the building. So from where you currently are, you can't see any of them. However, they are approaching. So I was thinking that from where you are, once they get there and you can see them, you would let it go.
I think
is
if
that-
Sombra
is that-
saw
Probably.
right, if
Sorry,
Sombra saw more than one of them, definitely she would have yelled out like, "They're back here! They're over here!" Just so
Yeah,
that
okay.
to
So
move
Morty
a
could
little
hear.
bit closer to everybody else. So I would
Okay,
just do.
okay. All right. And so do you so if you were to move there on your turn, do you want to go ahead and cast it at the little guy there, or do you want to?
There were.
Since he would have been there on your turn, do you want to wait or do you want to go ahead and cast it?
You said there were the bigger ones that like tried to snatch Zashri, right? And there were some little
Mhm.
ones with it. I would still wait
Yes.
and hold it for one of the big boys.
Okay, got it.
So yeah, just move over to where I can see and then hold. Can I, if I do a bonus action on my turn, can I then hold an action, or you can hold the whole thing? I've never been clear on that.
I believe that what it is that you are giving up your turn to no, you're giving up your reaction. You can do a bonus action. You know
Okay,
what? I'm actually
then-
not sure about the rules as written, but we can deal with that later. I'm saying that you can
Right,
do a
that's-
bonus
it's always
action on
been
your turn.
confusing.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Okay.
and it kind of works out this way anyway, because it's sort of like the mace mellow is like doing its own thing at this point. So I'm just gonna like have the mace mellow over here to bop at this little dude while I'm like lining up my shot at the big one.
All right.
So let's actually look at the one that I have up right now. Okay. And then do we still have bless at the moment?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay, not that it actually matters all that much because I rolled hella low, but I don't care about that because it's for the little guy. 12 to hit.
12 does
teeny
not
one?
hit.
I figured probably not because it was teeny. Okay, so the mace mel is just like swinging around, and I'm like, get out of my way! Like trying to.
All right, so now it is going to be Zashri's turn. She is going to come over here and hold an action for if something tries to come through the front. And up next, it's gonna be this guy. So he's coming in. I keep forgetting I have to be on that layer. So he comes in. Let's see. And he's gonna come around and try to slam into this window to see if he can break it. Oh boy. Let's see. Windows have an armor class. And I'm trying
Okay.
to remember what it is.
Oh.
Did this poor tiny schmuck just hit the window?
Oh,
Yeah, I think
dear.
he did. I think
Yup.
he just hit the window and oh, poor guy.
I mean, I don't feel bad for you.
But it's a little sad.
He's about to be a little sad.
I mean, he is actually going to be a little sad. Yep. Let's see. Oh no, that does hit. Just barely. Because it's just, it's middling. It's a window. So he does manage to go ahead and slam into this window and break it as he approaches, but that is his entire turn. And now Zashri gets to take her held action because this guy is inside of the building. So let's see. She's going to whack at it with her great axe. That is 28 to hit.
Oh.
Does it hit the tiny thing?
Let's see. Yes, it does. It does. Wow. Okay. So it does 14 damage for the first attack.
Oof.
Second attack. Oh, wait. No, I rolled the damage first. Well, oh my god.
Okay.
Second attack also hits with 18 damage. So she goes at this thing and just like, boom, boom, just like hacks it to pieces as it enters. Let me see, that's how much actual damage did she do? A lot. Oh my god. Yeah, it dies. Instantly. It's gone.
Okay.
As she cuts it to ribbons. Alright, next up is this guy who is going to come in from this side and let's see. So that's a dash. So he is going to come in from this side and just hover right there because that's going to be his entire turn is to be going to be getting there. Cordial, if you want, you can go ahead and release your guiding bolts.
And this is
At
one of the types of demons that like tried to snatch Zashri the other night.
yes. However, I'm gonna have you roll a perception check for me really quickly.
Sure. Yeah. Oh shoot! How about I actually roll it on the? I just like throwing dice. Don't mind me. 15.
15. Okay.
Why did I sign up for a game that involves math
I ask myself that all the time.
every day?
Whoa!
you okay?
Careful. Okay.
This is fine. Is that your cat?
No, that was my foot.
Okay.
All
Okay.
right. So you do notice it looks identical, except that this one is green in color.
The green one. Okay. So she is going to shout, "Stop breaking my store!" And she's going to do a little shooty shoot. That's not very good. I'm using one of my advantages.
Okay.
That was only a 7. Remember, it was a... Okay. Look, I have a dice tray. I'm trying real hard to make it in there. Oh, that one's not 1. Okay. Now I gotta do freaking math.
Oh no.
Okay. 7
Okay.
plus 4 is 11. Plus 7 is 18.
Yes, that hits.
Okay. If an 18 hits, then I do 76 of damage, and the next attack against him has advantage.
All right.
Because I'm gonna burn all my spells. Because that's where we are right now in life. Okay. Oh, more math. All right. 12 plus 8 is 20. Plus 4 is 24. Hold on. Sorry. Plus.
I mean, I get it. Math is hard. I hate it.
27. It's 27 points of damage. Yeah.
All right.
And that's
So
I want to say radiant.
It is radiant damage.
It's
yes.
radiant damage, yeah.
So what is it now that Cordial is really pissed off? What does it look like when you cast this?
Okay, so this is one of her higher level spells. Not the highest, but like one of the higher levels. So she sees these demons who just recently tried to attack and kidnap her friends after the last time they tried to attack and kidnap her friends. Now they're coming in and breaking her childhood home and her parents' livelihood and busting all the glass there, which is a huge problem. And she's just like, not today, Satan. So this is very like, this looks very Sailor Moon at the moment. Like, She's basically got the finger guns, and it's one of those big, like, anime, like, Dragon Ball Z blasts, but the whole thing is, like, super bright, sparkly pink.
Oh my god.
And just a cone around this big green demon. And just...
All right. And with that, Sombra, you are up.
All right. So, you see a look come over Sombra's face. Normally, her fiery magic starts, brimming around her eyes, and these extra flames, tendrils around her eyes. And then she kind of feels something, looks at her hand, and she says, I can still do that. You hear that? I don't need you. And she extends her hand and casts as bonus action Hex on the big one outside. Okay. And so that gives extra necrotic damage to a target whenever I hit it. And so also choose one ability when casting the spell. Oh, sure. Let's go for... I'm going to say, let's go for Dex.
Okay.
Let's go that they have disadvantage at Dex checks, or Dex saves, rather.
I think it's ability. It's just ability checks. Yeah.
Oh, ability checks. So, hold on. Let me just go here and figure something out. Okay. So, probably wisdom then.
Okay.
Right? Yeah. Let's go wisdom.
Okay.
Now that was a bonus action. So I have a cantrip that I also want to cast. That is an action.
Okay.
Correct? Okay. So we're gonna go with I'll go ahead, same as the first. Let's go with let's go Necrobolt. Which, let me see. Yes. So that's going to be, I don't see a save for that. Ranged spell attack. Here we go. New spells. Who this?
Remember you have your friendship bracelet on as well.
Yes, I need that D4 now, please. Okay, do I burn another advantage? I'm gonna say no. 10 to hit?
No, 10's not gonna hit.
Oh, actually, I'm sorry. Wait a minute. What am I talking about? Okay, 8 on the die plus spell attack. That's 14. Plus the bracelet is a D4, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I rolled a 2, so that's actually math.
16?
Oh my god.
16?
Thank you. 16 a hit?
16's not gonna hit.
Oh, wow. We tried. Okay, so that goes out of the window, and Sombra shouts out, try to hit them. They can't, they're not too wise right now at the moment. And then my turn.
All right, so next up is this guy who, he's going to come in the back. He's gonna land here, and that is going to be his entire turn, because he dashed. No actions for that. Yep. So Miko, you see as this other like huge demon looking thing is approaching really fast from the back.
All right.
Because just
back here.
Sorry, point of clarification. On the map, the walls all look like stone, but we've already talked about like this is kind of a greenhouse, like surrounded by windows, sort of building.
Yeah, so like this is all sort of greenhouse out here, and the roof is clear. So you can see anything that's like above. And so, so the stone is mostly for like outlining purposes, really more than anything. So it's going to come and so you can see out the back here. Let's see. And then that is... Oh, I should probably do this. We are here. I realize I haven't been actually moving people through the initiative order, so I should do that. Okay. So which brings us to this guy right here, who is coming from the front. And he is going to come in this way through the smashed window and up to Zashri, but that is his entire turn because he also dashed to get there. Same with this motherfucker.
Yeah, that's what you do. I hope you're tired.
Who can only get to about there. So that, and Miko, you are up.
All right, so Miko had her sword like at the ready and sees these guys coming in, or the one guy coming in from the north, and she's gonna kind of take a breath and then cool girl style just kind of like hold the sword over her shoulder for a second, and she's gonna extend her hand and take a couple deep breaths and put it against the glass. Can he make a wisdom save, please?
Oh.
Yes. Oop, not the right page. Okay. That is a 5.
That is a 5. Beautiful. That does not save. So she is going to open her eyes, and as she does, kind of some like shadowy, inky blackness starts to fill in and slowly fills up all of the whites of her eyes. And she's going to tap on the window towards this guy and just kind of gives him a little finger of like, and with that, that is my cast of Eye Bite, and he will now be panicked.
Okay.
So he will have to take the dash action and move as far away by the safest and shortest available route on his next turn.
On his
that
next
is going to
turn?
be Miko's turn there.
Okay. Try to remember that for when his turn comes around again. All right. All right, and that's your turn. So last but certainly not least, we have this little guy who flies in and is going to be over here, and that is his entire turn. So we are back at the top with this little dude who is going to try to smash the glass again. And he does. So, bam! Comes in here. His action. Alright, and it is going to
be at the same time, so do this.
Alright, so it is going to go ahead and try to bite at Sombra. That is a 15 to hit.
Yes, just hits.
Alright. That is going to be 6 points of piercing damage. No slashing damage. So 6 points of slashing damage as it takes a little nom out of you.
And a hellish rebuke.
Alright. So that's a dex save, right?
Yes.
Okay.
And that is DC 14, I think. Yeah.
That's gonna be an 18.
Ah!
So it'd be half damage.
Okay.
Why do I
We
feel
will
like
take it.
Viana is just like sitting on the counter, just drinking tea and observing throughout this entire thing? Like, oh, this is what you've been up to.
Taking notes, right?
Like, well, this is
Probably.
interesting.
Oh shit. Okay, so that's what am I? Oh gosh, wow. Okay, we're up to 3d10. Wow.
You know, some
Okay.
people have to apologize for sneaking a stray kitten into their bedroom when they're kids. I got to apologize for luring the demons to the family store.
Oh my gosh. So I rolled
What is, oh my God, what is with my math coprocessor tonight? 23 on the die, +2 for my modifier, +2 for my draconic heritage. So please,
27?
fam. Thank you. 27 halved. DM, so what?
That's
13.5.
13.
13. So, okay, so 13 points of fire damage. There we go.
All right, cool.
Yes.
As you like, as it bites you, and you just like look at it, and they're like, "Get off of me!" Light it on fire. It's looking real crispy. All right, Cordial, you are up.
Okay. How does the gentleman that I yelled at look?
He looks fine.
He looks fine. Okay. From 27 points of radiant damage.
Whoa.
Actually, on that note, did it look like the radiant damage did the damage I was expecting it to?
Roll a perception check. It will not be.
Yeah. Let me start there before I cast other things at him. You know, that's an 18.
It looks like it did exactly what you thought it was gonna do. Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Because I don't want to waste spells if they're not helping. Let me just get my bearings here. So Sombra's working on this little one that's in front of her, but it looks like she's doing some damage to it. And this
Sorry. That reminds me, I have to roll a constitution save on the hex on the big one because I took damage. Let me keep that fair. Okay, so 16 on the die, +6.
Yeah, that
for con.
passes.
So
It's
22?
yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
concentration
Sorry.
is ridiculous trying to keep track of, honestly.
Yes.
Okay, and this little guy over here hasn't come in, so nobody's touched him, yeah?
Yeah, you can see him outside of the window, but you can't. He hasn't. He's not actually in the building just yet.
Okay, then I would like to start by just sending the mace mellow over there and just trying to swat at him like it's a fly swatter to try and just keep him out.
Okay.
That's gonna be step 1. And that is dumb low. That's like 12, and I'm pretty sure Bless is up at this point. And
It is.
I don't have friendship bracelets, so yeah, it's only a 12.
12. No, that's not gonna hit. What? So
Okay.
can I just ask? I feel like everyone I know who plays clerics, their spiritual weapon never hits. My spiritual
I hit
weapon
a
never hits
couple
when I
times,
play a
but-
cleric. Like, I feel like mine never hits. I feel like it's like never hits.
Oh, my spiritual weapon last night was Wrecking House, which is also
Yeah.
a Tarask plushie, for the record.
Okay,
So
well
it
that's
finished-
probably why. Mine's literally a s'mores marshmallow, so if I'd picked the Tarask, it probably would hit better.
It finished somebody off last night by just taking stuffing and just stuffing it in the mouths until like it choked. So-
Wow. Oh, maybe
That's
that's what Cordy's got to do is do like a s'mores smother or something. Maybe.
Yeah. So basically, it's just over there, kind of keeping that little one busy of like trying to swat it away.
All right.
And then in the meantime, he really looked like he's like totally unfazed. Big boy. Like
Pretty
he looked like you don't
unfazed, yeah.
care.
Yeah, he like smiles at you, big toothy grin.
Oh, I wish that I had what's it, like harm or inflict wounds or whatever it's called, but I didn't prep any of that for today because we were gonna go see my mom and I don't want to hurt my mom. Instead, I am going to hit him with another guiding bolt, which
All right.
has advantage because my last one
Yep.
hit. Or Sombra's Hex was a spell attack?
No, it's not an attack.
Mm-mm.
Okay. So then this one has advantage then. Alright, let me just pull out a second D20. Why don't I just do that? Just roll them both at once. Ugh, this is total crap. That sucks. Meh. Now let me. 9 plus 7 is 16. 16 does not hit.
16 does not hit.
Okay. So the guiding bolt just kind of goes like, it's just a little one this time, and it just like, pew, like right by his head. And I'm like, would you cut it out?
And he just like grins this like nasty smile. Let me show you guys what this guy looks like.
Oh, thanks. I hate it.
Oh
Thanks,
no. Oh no.
He looks like if you took like a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles villain and mixed him with Cthulhu.
Accurate.
All right. So, and that's going to be your turn. No movement.
I'm probably going to actually like back up by Mom and be like, sorry, I didn't actually know that they were gonna like follow us. You know offensive spells, right? And then that's
well. At least I know what you've been facing. All right. It is Zashri's go. She's gonna take a swipe at this little one in front of her.
And she got the friendship bracelet.
Yes. That is a
Not
50.
that she ever needs it, because Zashri
This is a 15 to hit. So that hits. Let's see. That is 13 points of slashing damage. And second attack is lots to hit. And that is another 13 points of slashing damage. It's like trouble check. Yeah, it's not matter. Okay. As this, once again, this thing like flies in and starts kind of harrying her, and she's just like, "Fuck you!" and cuts it into a million pieces.
I love that for her.
All right, next up is this guy's turn, at which point he is going to come and fly in through this broken window. And well, let's see. Is he going to fly into the window? Yes. So he is going to fly in through the broken window and come up right next to you, Sombra. Here. And he is going to make a claw attack against you. That is going to be so the first attack is a longsword attack. And that is going to be a 24 to hit.
Yes, hits.
Okay. So that is going to be 8 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
Second attack is with the claw.
Okay. Hellish rebuke.
That is one time.
Do it once.
Oh, I can only do it once.
Because it's a racial trait.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. That's right.
So that is going to be a dirty. Second attack is a dirty 20 to hit.
Yes, you know it. Mm-hmm.
Okay. That is going to be... come back! 16 points of piercing damage.
Zashri
And
can
I need-
choose to give you resistance if she uses her, because you both have the friendship bracelets. If she uses her reaction to do it. So I actually don't know if Zashri's got like Sentinel or anything like that, like if she needs to keep her reaction, but she could use her reaction to half your...
Okay, yeah, she'll go ahead and do that. So she'll have that piercing damage.
Okay, so that's 8. Okay.
I do need you to make a con save, though.
Sure. Thank you, Zashri. And making the con save. Here we go. Oh, you I'm using an advantage. That was only a 2. Bad die, go away.
You also have your friendship bracelet D4 for your saves.
Okay, that was another 2. Different die. Another 2. Ah. No bueno. No bueno. Mm-mm. Friendship bracelet's not gonna boost that high enough. So yeah,
Nope.
that's fail.
All right, so you are going to then also take, as you can probably guess, that you start to feel a little bit woozy when the claw hits you. That is another 12 points of poison damage, and you are considered poisoned.
Ooh.
You can make the save at the end of each of your turns, though, okay?
Okay.
So don't forget that, because I will.
Okay.
And I need you to roll another con save for your hex.
Yes, of course. I'm afraid of all my dice.
Oh.
Okay, that's good. That's 17.
17. I'm trying to. I'm sorry. I can't remember how much damage you took.
Well, I just took. The damage was halved, so that was 8, and then another 12, so 20 altogether, I think.
And then there was the. Yes. Okay. So it was 20. Yeah. So the 17. You're good. All right. So that is going to be its turn as it gets in really close and personal, and just kind of looks at you and is like. All right. Next up is Sombra.
Okay. So, response. So this is getting to be a sticky situation over here. You know what? I'm going to reach out and let me see. How does the little one look? Does the little one look like
He looks
it's real crispy?
Yeah, he looks pretty fried.
Great. I'm just going to her claws come around this thing and take it by its wings. This thing is probably not expecting me to reach out. I'm just gonna grab onto it and say, just go away. And she's gonna cast Shocking Grasp.
Okay.
And that is, let me see. Okay, so that's
It's an
actually,
attack, yeah.
It is an attack.
I
That's
know,
fine.
because that's one of my most favorite cantrips. I love Shocking Grasp.
11 on the die plus 6, so 17 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay, there we go, and that is gonna be 3d8. Come on, 3 8s, don't fail me now. Okay, a 6, an 8, and a 3, so that's 17 plus modifier. That's 19 total. 19 total.
All right.
Lightning damage.
All right, as it just and falls to the ground.
Okay.
Lifeless.
Ooh, here's what we're also gonna do. I got sorcery points to burn, baby. I'm gonna go ahead. Let me see if I can use my sorcery point to arc that over to Big Boy too, because Big Boy is right in my face.
Right.
Let me hold on. Let me make sure of my spells and stuff. Sorcery point. Yeah. Okay. So, confirm. We are rolling. Ooh, that is plus I'm going to use my bracelet. Okay, so 9 plus 2, 11 plus 6, 17 to hit?
Does not hit.
No. Okay. All right. Well, we tried. Okay. You know what? She's actually going to, let's see, what can she do? can't move.
Yes, that was action bonus. You got movement.
I got movement technically. I'm actually contemplating diving out the window if I can. I don't know. No, I'm gonna stay where I'm at so I don't take any opportunity attack. I'm done.
Okay. So this guy has to use his movement to move away from you.
To dash
Ah.
as far as
Dash.
you can away.
Okay, so then that's gonna be. We got. Whoop, whoop, whoop. So he's gonna be all the way at the edge of the map over here. Next up is this little guy who's going to go ahead and attempt to attack Zashri. Alright, with its tail spines. So first attack is a 6. Not gonna hit. Second attack is a dirty 20. So that is gonna hit with 6 points of piercing damage, half to 3 because she is raging. Oh, I'm not on the right thing. There we go. Okay. So 3 points of damage. And then an additional 6 points of fire damage as it whips around with its tail, and as the spikes like drive into her, you see this like puff of fire come out.
Oof.
And she looks a little singed. All right, Miko, you're up.
Alrighty, so Miko is going to move her gaze to this guy over here attacking her friend. If he could also make a wisdom save, please.
That is a... So that's a dirty 20.
That's a dirty 20. You sure about that? Because I'm feeling pretty lucky.
You'll make him reroll?
Yes, please.
Yes, get it.
That is a 17. No. 15.
Okay, beautiful. So she's going to stare this guy down and like make eye contact with his peripherals. And she just goes, buddy, you don't look too good. And I would like for him to be now sickened. This is a continuation of eye bite. Hey guys. So that means he will have disadvantage on his attack rolls and ability checks, but really it's the attack rolls. So pretty much he's gotten a taste of his own medicine, or in this case, taste of his own poison.
All right.
And after that, she's going to use her bonus action to just yell, Sombra, give him hell, and cast Bardic Inspiration.
Thank
All
you.
right.
What are we up to on Bardics? Is it D10?
Oh man, it's been a while since I did that. So let's.
Yeah.
It is a D10.
Nice.
Thank you.
All right. Next up is this little guy who's going to come around the spiritual weapon. And get up to Cordial because she's been attacking him and he's pissed. He gets in your face, making little like squeaky noises.
Don't make them
Shoot,
seem
like,
so cute.
I can't help it. It's what I do. All right.
Always,
So-
right?
First attack is an 18 to hit.
Yes. Are any of these attacks magical, or are they just normal?
They are just normal.
Okay. Yes, 18 does hit.
Okay. So that is going to be 7 points of slashing damage.
Which ruins my
Second-
perfect 69 hit points.
Next attack is a 21 to hit.
Also hits.
All right, which is going to be 1 point of piercing damage and 6 points of fire damage.
Which I half because I'm.
Yes.
Or did you already
are
half
resistant. No, that is full damage. When I give you
Okay.
guys damage, I'm always going to go ahead and give you the full amount and the type, and then you guys do your thing.
it? Gotcha. Gotcha.
Because, all right.
And I'm not
So
using
we
my
are-
hellish rebuke on this little twerp.
Yeah. All right. So next up is Cordial. You are up.
Okay. I am going to look at my mom for a second. Does she look scared?
Yes.
Okay. Mom is scared. So what we're gonna do is we are going to cast Spirit Guardians, which is the one that looks like blue butterflies. It at level 6.
Okay.
This is my only 6th level spell, and Mom is scared, so we're casting it. This is what we're doing. So that is 15 feet cube, not cube. How about I just read it? That would be good. Yeah, it's a 15-foot sphere around me, so like 30 foot basically. Radius, that's the word that I was looking for. It's a 15-foot radius.
Is it
It's got all
around
the
you,
math.
or is it like a point you can see?
It's around me.
Okay.
And yeah. They do. It doesn't affect friends. It only affects foes. It counts as difficult terrain, and they have to make a wisdom saving throw or take like a buttload of radiant damage. And they take half if they save.
Okay, and that's if they attack or if they are in it?
If they're in it. They're in it. So anybody in it, there's when I start, and then there's the start of their turn. So it's kind of a reoccurring thing.
Okay.
So yeah.
All right. So that guy is in it right now. So is he gonna take some damage?
Yes, he is. Also, that's not quite. Spell.
You should have. Let me make sure. Okay, you should have the butterflies.
Okay, cool. He's in it, so he
Put
needs
them
to
where
make a
they
whiz
need to be.
save.
Okay.
And I need to figure out how the hell to read this to see if it is 15-foot radius or 15-foot diameter. Because it says out to a distance of 15 feet, which I usually read as a 15-foot radius. But I don't.
Yes.
Okay.
Let me look up the spell. He failed that real bad.
Okay, well then you look up the spell and I'll do the damage and we'll just figure it out. Okay, 68. Let me get my d8s.
Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo.
2, 3.
Oh, this
4.
is gonna be a magical
Yeah, that's
sound.
gonna be radius. That's gonna be definitely a radius.
Mhm.
You made my mom scared. I don't know what else to tell you.
I mean, what you're telling him is "fuck you."
That's literally exactly what I'm telling him. Okay, so freaking math again. Okay, 10 plus 10, 28 plus 3 is 31. So that's 31 radiant damage to that little poop head.
He literally explodes.
Good. He deserves it. And then 15. That's like here out. Okay, so nobody else is currently in the radius. But this is actually bigger than it is, but I can't adjust the size, but it's bigger than that.
Oh, that's right. Yes, it is. Okay. So should be like that. 5, 10,
1, 2.
15,
Nope, a little bit bigger. They need 3. Yeah.
There we go. That's
1, 2. 1, 2.
there we go.
Math is the hardest math as well. Okay, so yeah,
that should be
like
right.
That. It doesn't hurt any of my friends, but anytime anybody else comes into it, they're gonna get
They're gonna get real
butterflies in
mad.
their stupid faces.
All right.
What's gonna happen?
So let's see. Seeing this. So sorry. Movement bonus.
I am actually, yeah, now that guy's dead, I'm going to literally step forward enough that this green dude is also in the thing, and I'm just gonna keep saying, "Get out of my house!" So that he gets in it too. So if he can make his whiz save.
Let me see if I can group. I'm not good at this, but
you could also put an aura on me. That would also work.
That didn't work. Yeah, that's actually
everybody.
probably a better idea.
And then swat at him with the mace mellow. So I've got a lot going on this turn.
There's things are happening.
Well, I don't know what you expected when you are threatening my mom. Like, you did this to yourself.
All right, there we go. That should be better.
Okay, perfect. Yeah. So
all right, so you move forward, and he needs to make a wisdom save.
Wisdom 15 save.
Okay, that is a 19.
Okay, that's fine. And then I'm just going to bring the mace mellow up behind him and try and give him a friendly little whack with that. I'm not expecting much because when is it ever? But can't hurt to try.
It never hurts.
That's a 3, so that's probably like a 10 or something. So that doesn't work. Anyway, that's the end of my turn. I summon very violent butterflies.
All right.
Hydration checks. I just finished the last of my Gatorade. I can't do a hydration check. Okay, that's the end of my turn. I'm going to run and get water for y'all's turn so that I can do a hydration check.
All right, so next up is going to be Zashri, who is going to, let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, going to run up here and take some whacks at this guy. All right. That's definitely going to hit. That's going to do 15 points of... Actually, let me double check that. Yep, okay, so it's going to do 15 points of damage. Second attack.
Go,
is
Zashri,
also
go.
going to hit.
Woo! Rolling fire with Zashri.
10 points of damage.
Wow.
All right. And that is going to be her turn. Next up is the Abishai's turn, who is going to turn to everybody and say, "Run." And I need everyone to make a wisdom save for me, please.
Oh, God. And I am making that a disadvantage with my poison condition.
Is this a spell or magical effect?
It is, yes.
Or a frightful presence?
It is not.
Okay.
I'm going to cash in on one of those advantages.
24.
All right.
You're not telling me shit in my own house.
Okay.
Sorry, Mom.
I'm going to... What am I going to do? I'm going to try a... Can I roll an advantage? Can I use my last advantage to re-roll one of my die? If not, that's totally fine.
Did you already roll with advantage?
With disadvantage, because I've got the poison condition right now. So is that not?
Oh,
or is it?
So you would just take the first roll.
Wait, excuse me. I'm sorry. That's only affecting attack rolls and ability checks, not saves. My bad. Doesn't even apply. So yeah, let me just go ahead and re-roll that. Okay, 15 on the die. This is which one? I'm sorry, con or wisdom?
This is wisdom.
It's 15 straight.
15? Okay.
Mm.
So Cordial and Zashri make their saves. Oh, sorry, Miko. I'm sorry, I didn't even get yours. I just saw your face and it looked bad.
It did look bad. And here's the thing: is this is a new round.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
So, do I see them casting this?
Yes.
Okay, before I make my wisdom save, can they please make a wisdom save?
Sure.
Using my reaction.
I also forgot about the friendship bracelet. I don't know if that'll help. I rolled a 4, so it's actually 19.
Okay. And he rolled a dirty 20 for his wisdom save.
What if I'm really lucky?
All right.
What if she's really lucky?
Please. Oh.
Sorry, that's
Even-
21.
Okay, cool.
Oh, okay. All right.
Okay, well, my reaction has been used. So that's no good. That's no good. Cool. Luckily, it was just a reaction. It shouldn't fuck up my concentration. However, this wisdom fail probably will.
What did you get?
I got a 4.
Okay, yeah, that feels real bad.
My advantage.
Okay. So you are now considered, he's casting suggestion. And so on your turn, you are going to have to run away from him as far as you can.
This sounds familiar.
What? Oh, man.
So, and the spell ends when you are damaged.
Okay.
When you take damage. All right. That is going to...
Sorry, I ran for water. Did he roll another whiz save at the beginning of his turn for being in the butterflies?
He did not. I will go ahead and do that for him. That is a dirty 20.
Okay. He's good. He's just standing amongst the butterflies and I'm just staring at him, not running.
So I imagine that right now he's like staring at, he's like swatting the butterflies and looks at everybody and goes, "Run." And Miko is the only one who appears to be affected by that.
Oh no.
And...
Oh no, Miko, don't be afraid. Don't be afraid.
And then he is going to turn to Zashri and make a claw attack. Which is probably not going to hit. What is his bonus to hit? That does not hit. That is a 10. It's not going to hit. All right. So that is going to bring us to Sombra.
Okay. So, Sombra, as soon as she sees that, she swings around him to the side of him. And she goes and she takes one step back. She'll take that if there's a opportunity attack, she'll take it.
Okay.
And
So
then
he is going to swing at you with a claw. That is... Oh, that's a 16 to hit.
shield.
All right.
Okay.
All right,
And
so then
gives
that
me a
does not hit.
+5. Right. And so she goes and she will... Oh, which one should I do? I think she's gonna go ahead and do... Yeah, let's do this. She's gonna touch her neck and just, she kind of looks like she might be sick because she's got the poison condition running through her system. You actually see this ball of fire rising up through her throat, and then she goes, "Zashri, stay still!" Oh, and she blows dragon breath right in this thing's face.
All right.
And that
Is that a save?
That is a dex save. DC 14, please.
Okay.
Please heal this. And it's it's a second level spell.
All right, so that is going to be a 17.
Ah! Oh no. Okay. All right. So it's half as much damage. Still rolling 3d6 of damage. Okay. 5 11 plus 13 plus 2, that's 15 points total. Half to 7 fire damage.
So what does it look like when you cast this?
So as soon as she shouts to Zashri to stay clear, it comes out of her mouth in this line of fire, and it just envelops him, and till the flames are like curling all around him, almost in a spiral, straight upwards.
So the fire spirals, and then as it fades, you watch as this thing just kind of like looks at you. I'm from hell. Any more movement, bonus action?
Let me see. I don't think I have anything else. Bonus action. Oh, actually, Dragon's Breath is bonus action. So, so that means I have an action left, is what I have.
Yeah, you can cast a cantrip then.
Yeah. Eldritch Blast. Let's go. Let's go. Eldritch Blast, please. And how many do I get now?
Wait, are you flanking?
3 beams. I am. Well, no, not anymore, technically, because I moved to the side. So that's not at the moment. But I get 3 beams at this level.
So here's the thing. Okay, so to cast the spell is a bonus action, but to use it is an action.
Ooh, okay, got you.
Yeah,
okay,
so you would.
So I'm out of actions then. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So that's the end of my turn.
Okay. You're gonna stay there. You're not gonna move any further back. You're gonna stay there.
Nope. Just gonna stay right there.
All right. So next up, now for the eye bite, is this guy able to move freely now?
He still, I believe, I need to roll to maintain concentration.
Okay.
Is that correct?
Look that up because I have not. Let me look it up because I don't know. I haven't really seen this one before. Let's see. 60 feet. So on each of your turns until the spell ends, you can use it. Let's see.
It is concentration.
So this is
I see.
panicked. Target is frightened. Let's see.
And that's the one that's further away, right?
Yeah. So if you can't see it anymore, the effect ends.
Oh, okay, cool. I thought you were talking about the second one. Gotcha. Yeah.
No. It's the other guy.
Cool.
Let's see.
Yeah, no, he and that was a 1 round thing just to get him out of our hair for a minute.
All right, excellent. So then he is going to get up to here. And then let's see. He is going to look at you, Miko, and be like, maybe I can return the favor. I am going to have you make a wisdom save for me, please.
I'm already about to run, so I guess I'm not so lucky after all. I'm going to actually use my last lucky on this wisdom save. So that's a big old 9.
Strong 9.
I can dish
Very
it out, but I
strong
sure
9.
can't take it.
Hefty.
Okay, and I don't think anybody else is close to me. No. Okay, so An affected target can't take reactions. Must roll a d10 at the start of each turn to determine how it is going to act.
Neat.
So you are confused. And at the end of each of your turns, you can make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay, cool.
Oh,
So
snap.
my question is, my turn was going to be to run. Per suggestion. Do I now have to roll the d10 before I know if I'm going to run?
After.
Okay. Cool.
Yes. All right, and that is going to be his turn, because that's as far as he can get. And now we come to this little guy who's going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, and he's going to come up to Cordial, and he is going to slash at you.
Rude.
I believe he entered the spell's radius. Does he need to take damage?
He needs to give a wisdom saving throw. DC 15.
Oh, he rolled a 15. Good job,
Beat
little
it,
guy.
yeah?
Yeah, beat it.
Okay, so he only takes half. So let's see. 16 plus 10 is 26. Plus 12 is 38.
Okay, yeah, so he flies in with the intention of trying to hit you, and once again, just like explodes.
She just turns and she goes, I said piss off! Sorry, Mom. I said piss off.
Your mom just looks up at you like, it's fine. All right, Miko.
All right,
So
Miko
you-
will run so far away.
She's gonna Duran
There we
away.
go. Yep. There
All
you go.
So go ahead and roll a
The
d10.
puns. The puns.
That's a 3.
All right, 3. All right, so nothing else happens, and then make a wisdom save.
Cool. That's a 1.
It's not gonna do it.
Cool.
All right. And we are at the top of the round, and it is getting late, unfortunately, which means that we are going to go ahead and pick this up next time. So you'll have to tune in next week to see what happens.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, this is fine. I'm sure it's going to be fine.
Woof.
I had a choice between Aura of Purity, which would protect all of you guys from conditions, like frightened and poisoned and stuff, confused, or I could do the Spirit Guardians.
Right.
And I could only do one or the other because they're both concentration.
You did what you had to, you
But
know?
my mom was scared.
Yeah, of course. You're gonna protect
Yeah,
family first.
Feels
It's
bad, man.
Oh.
Feels bad. Like, ever since I cast not Aura of Purity, you have been like, oh, poisoned. Oh, scared. Oh, wisdom saving throw. Oh, confused. I'm like,
That's the game, baby. That's the game. Thank you, Chad, for all of their help. Oh my god.
Well, so let's go ahead and tell everybody what we're doing. What are we doing, guys? First up, let's go to Jenna. You're next to me on the screen. What you doing?
Sure. So how about I do this? That's what I'll do. Yeah, so my name is Jenna. I am one of the ladies of D&D. I'm one of our stream masters and stuff. I play in this game. I am also in the Friday game that Allie is running, Country Roads, which is a Bloodlines and Black Magic game of cryptids and modern and Arby's.
Sounds right.
God.
Mostly Arby's. So that's been a very good time. And other than those two games, I have been staying out of it a little bit more because I'm growing a human and that takes a lot of my time. But I've also been writing a game. So if you're interested in Rainbow Mermaids or possibly secret agents, like totally spies, or just saving the world in general, or maybe like really on point ocean puns or cute ocean animals, you should check out Siren Squad, and the link is in chat, because that's kind of what I've been doing.
Nice. Yes, Rainbow Mermaids is awesome. Everyone should check it out. It's so much fun. All right, Allie, what you doing?
All right. Well, on Friday, like Jenna said, you can catch us here for the finale of Country Roads, running Bloodlines and Black Magic. On Tuesday, I'll be over on Eric Frankhouse Presents, playing as Ray Mori, the pink ogre for Ogre Force, which is think of it as Dungeons and Dragons in space with mechs. So, lots of fun. It's a love letter to Voltron, and I think that might even be the finale of Ogre Force, which is bonkers.
Oh, no.
Got something else coming this summer. It's in my Twitch header, but that's all the info that I'm going to give you on that for now. That's me.
All right. And Cher, what you got?
Hey, I'm Cher. I'm known as That Gamer Cher here on Twitch and on Discord. Besides this game, I am your bombastic barbarian Cull over on the campaign Evanrune, over on the Nerdlandia G channel, where our lovely DM Kat has us putting us through our paces right now. So I also have my own variety channel here on Twitch. I design minis, I paint minis, I do artwork, we do chat, and we just had a great relaunch of my podcast called Dice Goblins. And hopefully this coming week, we should have Indrani from Nonagon Dice as my next guest on the show.
Awesome.
So come on by, keep up with me on Twitter and on socials, and stop on in.
Yeah. Yay. All right. And then me. Hi, I'm Vanessa. I do stuff. Let's see. Okay. So the most next thing that I am doing is on Wednesday mornings at 10 a.m. ish. You can catch me here doing our morning talk show, Morning Initiative, where I sit and talk with chat about all kinds of fun TTRPG shit. It's bonkers. We have a good time. Everybody should come. And then Fridays, as everybody said, I'm playing in the season finale of Country Roads, which has been... Listen, if you listen to Welcome to Night Vale, you're going to love this, because it is the lights above the Arby's, y'all.
We're having a blast.
The same way. We're having way more fun than we have any right to have. Fucking Arby's. I can never eat Arby's again. Okay. And... let's see, on Saturdays, every other Saturday, so not this coming Saturday, but the Saturday after, we are playing 12 Occult Eye, which is a game that is by Witch and Craft Games, and it is being GM'd by one of the creators of the game, Amelia, who, woof, y'all, last session was nuts.
It was
oh
intense.
My god. we got out of that by the literal skin of our teeth, and I spent most of the rest of yesterday crashing from the adrenaline rush. It was nuts. So that is every other Saturday. So we did play this past Saturday. It is not this coming Saturday. Next Saturday. Stay tuned to socials. We'll always put something out beforehand to make sure that you know that where we'll be. And then, of course, Sundays, you can always just catch us here, hanging out for Hell's Bells. We play every Sunday except for the third Sunday of the month, which we do normally take off. However, we were on tonight because we were off last week. But we will be back next week to, figure out what happens here. So, yeah, that's us. And I think we're going to go ahead and raid the DAT Network, because they've got their finale. So everybody join us as we scoot over there, give them lots of love, say hi, and we will
especially
see you...
to Diana.
Yeah, especially
yes.
to Diana. And we will see you guys hopefully next week.
Awesome.
So bye everybody. Thank you for joining us.